In Moscow, men appealing their military draft are being detained in large numbers, according to the Civil Alliance of Russia. The organization's leader, lawyer Oleg Filatchev, said that facial recognition technology is being used to identify and detain these individuals. He reported that their 19-year-old client, who is contesting his draft notice, was detained in the metro on October 18 and taken to a collection point on Ugreshskaya Street, along with about 20 other young men detained in the same way. Filatchev explained that when a conscript files an appeal, the military enlistment office enters their information into the system as if they were a draft evader. As a result, police detain them if facial recognition cameras detect their presence. He added that representatives of those taken to Ugreshskaya are not being allowed to see them, even with a notarized power of attorney. The lawyer advised those appealing their conscription to avoid using the metro and, if detained and sent to the assembly point, to refuse a medical examination unless served with a proper summons, as such delivery would be unlawful. He also recommended filing a complaint with the military prosecutor's office. The autumn draft began on October 1 and runs until December 31, with 135,000 Russians aged 18 to 30 expected to be called up for service. This is the largest autumn draft since 2016, when President Vladimir Putin ordered the conscription of 152,000 citizens. Combined with the record 160,000 drafted in the spring, a total of 295,000 recruits are expected to serve this year. This fall, conscripts in Moscow, Mariel, and the Ryazan and Sakhalin regions are receiving only electronic summonses, which are considered delivered once registered in the official system. From that moment, recipients are barred from leaving Russia. Some, however, openly state that they refuse to become victims of Putin's war. Those who evade the draft face restrictions such as being unable to register as self-employed or entrepreneurs, drive vehicles, obtain passports, take out loans, or carry out real estate transactions. They may also face administrative fines ranging from 10,000 to 30,000 rubles. Most Russian soldiers fighting in Ukraine joined voluntarily, not out of patriotism, but for money. Many believe Russians are forced to fight, but in reality, the Kremlin fears mobilizing its own population, said Katerina Stepanenko, a Russia research fellow at the Institute for the Study of War, in a comment to the Kyiv Independent. Instead, President Vladimir Putin relies on offering substantial financial incentives to attract volunteers, who continue to sign up in large numbers, as many as 40,000 per month, according to NATO estimates from August.